Hey everyone, it's good to see you again. Welcome back to Thursday at James Loveless Art. We certainly appreciate you coming to visit with us today, and we want to talk about several things. Today we're going to be talking about the May print giveaway. We're going to be having a special on a particular piece called By the Lake. It's only $150, and it's a beautiful piece. We're also going to be talking about portrait commissions on today. My name is James Loveless, and I've been painting and drawing for over 45 years now. I've worked as a designer and a graphic designer and an illustrator. And now I'm a fine artist. We've been doing this for a while, and we love doing this. Since the onset of COVID-19, we've been going full time to do art around the clock to present to you. So now I'm going to be painting even more and having even more specials and hopefully special things that you enjoy seeing and having around your home. We want to give shouts out. We've got several people. Mr. Humphrey King, who won the April giveaway. We want to send a shout out to him. We've got Miss Marva Robinson, who just purchased a piece that we had on special on our last broadcast. That piece was Timberwolf, and she is. We just got a word that it's going to be delivered on tomorrow. There, so we're excited about that. We usually deliver everything that we do by Federal Express, and so we packed it up. We showed pictures of that at the on Facebook and at Instagram, so you can see how things are packed up. You know, we do a lot in order to make sure that you have what you need and make sure it gets there safely. So we talk to you about all those different kinds of things.
We want to give a shout out to Darlene Smith-Lane, who just joined us. Hello, Darlene.
Hey, Darlene.
How are you?
Oh, my goodness. We also want to shout out to Mr. Rich Meyer at BET. He just purchased the rights to have one of our images on his episode called All the Way Black, featuring a comedian by the name of Spencer. I can't think of his first name right now. But that episode is going to be airing soon. And as soon as we have more information about that, we'll be telling you all about it, too.
Well, I know it's going to be held in June, and it'll be the 10th episode at BET Plus.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if I could make it without my wife trying to keep me straight and keep me in line.
That's what us girls do for our men.
Is that what it is? Oh, we also want to shout out to Miss Melanie Benton, who's going to be getting a piece called Old Town Road. It's of a group of cattle being led by a gentleman coming down the street at evening time after a hard day's work. It's called Old Town Road, and she purchased that. I won't tell you why she purchased it because I think it's a surprise. So I don't know if he's watching or not. Right. So I don't want to give anything away. Please, if you have comments or you like to say anything, if you hear us loud and clear, just hit that wow button. You just hover over the like button a little bit, and it'll spread out and show you several things like care, like, love. But if we see that you hit the wow button, we know that you're hearing us loud and clear.
I see Linda Hobson has just joined us.
Is that right? Linda. Hey, awesome, Linda. I'm so glad you were able to join us.
That's awesome.
Oh, my goodness. We're so excited for anyone that's coming to do these broadcasts. We're going to be doing them every Thursday at 8 o'clock. So tell your friends. I had someone say, you know, the last time I came to visit with you guys, I sat down and poured myself a little of my favorite beverage. I won't talk about what she was drinking, but she poured herself her favorite beverage and began to relax. Oh, stop. So, and she began to enjoy, what was going on with us here. All right, we're going to get to our content now. We have several things that we want to discuss with you on today. And for those of you that are new to collecting and purchasing art, hopefully this will be a bit of an education. We'll try not to get too deeply into all the things that go on here as far as purchasing art And we do have several different kinds of art available. One of the lowest kinds, or the least expensive kinds, is called open edition prints. After that, when an open edition print, the printing of it is unlimited. And so the people or publisher or artist that's in charge of publishing the print publishes as many as he likes. The next level up is called a limited edition print. A limited edition has a certain amount of numbers that are signed and numbered by the artist. Those are called limited editions. The next highest of that print. And those are like lithographs that are silk screens or etchings. Up from that is called an original painting or an original piece, a one-of-a-kind piece. So all of the things that you see here are one-of-a-kind pieces, but we have them available as open editions, as limited editions. We try to make the art available to everyone, no matter what price point you like. So we try to make it affordable for everyone.
You know, James, a lot of people always ask me, when you have a limited edition, how does that work? Is it you only print so many and then no more will be printed after that?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Right. By the promise of the artist or the publisher, let's say we have a limited edition of 300. After those 300 are sold, no more will be sold, and the edition closes. And so that no more will be sold. So what it does is make your purchase of a limited edition a lot more exclusive, because the publisher or the artist will not go on and on printing or publishing that particular work.
So it's exclusive.
Right. It makes all the difference. Along with a limited edition, you would receive a certificate of authenticity. Not everyone does this, but we do it for editions and for our original. This piece of paper will accompany your artwork. And a lot of people might ask, well, what good is that? It's just a little piece of paper. But it gives you something called provenance. Provenance is proof that you purchased it from the artist or you purchased it from another person. And so it kind of goes a long way into proving who you purchased it from and what the artwork is actually. This is a certificate of authenticity. Okay? I hope somebody out there, so you see, a lot of folks already know about this stuff. So, for you that are just beginning to collect and learn about art, I hope this will be a help to you. We got a special piece here today I wanted to show you. And this one is called A Brother's Protection. It is an 8x10 original oil painting. And for the next 48 hours, it will be available to you for only $150. Wow. And that comes framed. This is a solid wood frame. It actually feels like it's been made of 2x4s. It's really heavy. Wow. And it's a beautiful presentation. is our May print giveaway.
Yay!
Sorry it takes so long.
No problem.
It's our May print giveaway, and it is a limited edition print. Awesome. If you look down there in the lower, what is that? Right-hand corner, it is signed and numbered with my name there. And so with this, after this edition of 300 is sold, I will not sell any more prints like this. So it makes your purchase entirely exclusive. And this time, I'm giving it away. So if you'd like to enter into the contest of giving away, of being able to win this print, all you do is go to JamesLovelessArt.com. That's JamesLoveless Art.com. And there you can enter the giveaway. It'll kind of pop up after you're there for about 10 seconds. And you enter your email there. And we have a totally, what do you call it?
Secure
website, so you can see all kinds of pieces there, and be assured that everything is on the up and up as far as your safety in using your credit card. You don't have to worry about anything like that.
What is the name of that piece, James?
This is called Rain Dance.
Rain Dance.
My goodness.
That's right.
Right. It's Rain Dance.
Yes.
Rain Dance. And it's of a Cherokee warrior that's trying to get the rain to come, just like just like his ancestors did many years ago.
What is the size of that?
Oh, this particular piece is 11 by 14. The frame's out to 11 by 14.
I see.
And the frame comes with the piece, so everything is that you see here, you'll be getting.
Is that a feather down there? What is
that? That's a feather, just to give you some little authenticity.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's cute.
Okay. You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
I'll put that
I might put one of those in my hair.
Oh, you're gonna put one? Oh my goodness.
You call me Feather Girl.
No, watch it. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Okay. What else do we have here? We do commissions too.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd like a commission, the artwork that you want, we can do custom for you. All we need to know is how many people you want a particular painting, how large you would like the painting, what your budget is. Normally I would do oil paintings on canvas, and I can ship them to you several different ways. As a rolled print, I can, just as a rolled piece of artwork, I can do it that way. Or we can frame it for you or stretch it for you, whatever you'd like. We can talk about that, but visit the website. That's JamesLovelessArt.com, and it has a particular page called the commission page that is there. And there you'll find all kinds of information about different portraits that we've done in the past. We used to have a gallery in a place called St. Louis, Missouri. That's where I'm from, and that's where all my kids are today. And there, we used to, my sons, and they were mostly of college age, and it was a help to try to get them through college with the work that they would put in by learning about how to frame, how to sell art. And so you would really be a helpful thing to
that was
our
called
family.
Northwest Plaza, wasn't it?
Yeah, way back in Northwest Plaza. I don't
okay.
think if you haven't been around St. Louis in a long time, you might not know about Northwest Plaza. But that was back in the day. How long ago was that?
Ooh, 50, I'm telling my age. That's okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
It's been a while back. It's been a while back.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. This is a piece that sold. It was an 8 by 10, just like you see it here, framed to 11 by 14 size, and it was called Old Warrior.
Oh wow!
Right. It's of an old Edward Curtis photograph that I took and colored it, and so it's an original painting. You know, I ended up drawing it first, and I did it on board, as I recall, and this is called Old Warrior. It's also a limited edition print, and on the back here comes the certificate of authenticity, so you can see that it's the provenance that it has, and when you put it on the wall, that you can prove to anyone that would ask you, well, where did you get that from? Well, I got it from James Loveless. And they say, well, no, you didn't. And you can show them your certificate and they'll have to back off. Okay.
Awesome.
We've got a special that we're doing, another special, and we're going to be giving away some of these smaller limited edition prints. And this is, if you get 2 of them, it's 75, 3 for 110, 4 for 145. So they're $40 a piece. And I'm going to show you a few of them now. Okay. So you might be able to see if you'd like to get something like this. Of course, they all fit into ready-made frames, and that makes it really nice. So you could just drop by your nearest framing shop and pop it into a frame. But you can see this is a winter meal. It's a limited edition of 300, and it's a beautiful piece of a grandmother feeding her grandchildren. People a lot of times find that significantly sentimental because of that. So that is called Winter Meal. Here's another one. This is Quiet Dove. Oh. Right. My wife was there at the photo shoot when we did this. Her name was Quiet Dove Garcia. And Miss Garcia loved Tyler Perry. Oh. And so does my wife. So they got together and started talking about Tyler Perry and this movie and that movie. And I could barely get my photographs in, but I was able to get this one in. Yes. And this is one where I loved her white hair. Beautiful. And so I wanted to do something where you could see her white hair and have it kind of complement the fact that her name was Quiet Dove. And that's how I came up with the concept for this particular piece. We lost her last year, I think. Right. She just recently passed away. Yes, beautiful person. Oh, yeah, she was really nice. It's really nice. The hair is just beautiful. Mm-hmm. We were watching public television just a moment ago, and they talked about the Trail of Tears. Oh, yeah. This particular piece is called Grateful on the Trail of Tears. It was such a sad time for Native Americans to be gathered together and had to come to a place like Oklahoma. And then it was threatened that they couldn't stay there and they had to be on reservations. But that's why I put together this piece to show that people were still grateful to be alive, even though folks were dying everywhere. Yes. From disease and from abuse and a lot of things. Mm-hmm. So if you have a comment or you have a question, please let us know. Babe, you said you're going to ask me a question today. I've been asking all through. I'm good. You good with questions? Yes. You don't have any questions for me this time? I don't have anything. If you do have a question for me, just put it in the comments or contact me later. You can call 817-841-7625. And we'd be happy to answer any question that you have. If you have any problem at all with the website, if you need us to step you through some things, we offer 5 different substrates or things that we print on. It's not only the original work that you see here, but my printer is graphic dimensions. They also print the work for me. So they print on paper, wood, acrylic, metal, and canvas. Yes. Of canvas. So we offer all of those opportunities there at the website, and also you can get it any size you want. If a particular piece is too small to fit in the space that you have, you just pick the size that you want there at the website, and it'll come to you in about 14 days, and you'll get that particular piece printed to the size that you want. Prints also come rolled, They come framed. They come any way that you would like to have them. So you don't have to worry about, well, what is it going to look like? Will it be too big? Will it be too small? We can make sure that you're getting what you want and you're getting it at the size you want. That's why we did this, and we've only had our website up for 3 weeks now. It's our third week of having it up, but in that, you get exactly what you're looking for. So if you have any questions.
I have a question.
You got a question?
Yes, I just realized a lot of people always ask why you paint Native American work, and I realized that your grandmother was Native American.
Right. She was Native American.
Yes.
She was from the Cherokee Nation,
Wow.
and she, as a matter of fact, knew how to read. And so my grandfather did not know how to read, even though he was a cowboy. He went all over the place, training horses and breaking horses and buck bronking and having us grandkids in tow, and we would go all over the states following him. And his walls were decorated with all the ribbons and all the awards that he had won through the years.
Wow.
As a cowboy. But she was able to read, and so she read to him how to break horses. She got books on the subject, and from that, he was very educated on how he should go about breaking horses. People from Northwest Arkansas would bring problem animals to him.
Mike Loveless just joined us, our son.
Hey, Mikey! and so that's how this came to pass, with him and her being so involved in Native America and cowboys. That's how my interest peaked, and that's why I do this kind of work now. So people ask me, well, what is this African American gentleman doing Western art? People don't know this, but a third of the people that were cowboys, they drove cattle west, third of them were Mexican Americans or vaqueros, and 25% of them were African American or of African descent. My plans next are to do a series of original paintings of the Buffalo Soldiers. Many people know about the Buffalo Soldiers, and we're going to do a whole series about them. I'm just gathering information about them. I'm just talking with the Buffalo Soldiers Mounted Cavalry that I've been able to get some wonderful photographs from. They are reenactors, and so they do color guards, and I've got some really beautiful stuff that I'm planning to paint, and I'm excited about what we're getting ready to do next. I hope you're excited too. I'm glad you got to come today, and baby,
yes,
tell the people goodbye.
Bye, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next Thursday night at 8 p.m., where we'll have more information and more beautiful art by the awesome James Loveless Jr.
Baby, you're so sweet.
That's all right. You owe me.
All right. We'll see you next Thursday.
Bye-bye. Love you guys. Thanks so much.